Hey guys, welcome to my channel. Today I'm going to be showing you how to get this look using absolutely no foundation. I wanted to do something that was quick, easy, and affordable because I know we are heading back to school.
Oh, back to school, to prove to Dad that I'm not a fool. I got my lunch packed up, my boots tied tight. I hope I don't get in a fight. Oh, back to school, back to school, back to school.
I wanted to do something that's really easy, whether you're going back to school or rushing into work or running errands or you just want to look somewhat presentable, then this is a great look for that. Um, Yeah, so this look includes absolutely no foundation. This is something I've been doing lately. I'm always a super full coverage type of girl just because I don't have perfect skin at all. At all. Can you hear him? Do you hear what I hear? I'm usually a full coverage type of girl, but lately I've been trying to appreciate my natural skin more, even though it's far, 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 far from perfect. And I think this is definitely great for girls who are in high school who want to put on makeup. Of course, you should not feel the need to at all. I look back at my pictures from high school and I wear a lot of makeup, and let's just say I shouldn't have done that because I probably would have looked better without the makeup. Even though girls that are like 10 years old now know how to do their makeup because I don't know. Nobody has like an awkward stage anymore, I swear. But yeah, if you're in school or high school, you should definitely not feel pressured to wear makeup at all. But if you want to, this is a great and easy and affordable look for that. So if you want to see how to get this super quick and easy and affordable look, then just keep on watching. So since this look doesn't require any foundation, we want our natural skin to look its best, and we really want to make sure it looks nice and hydrated. This is just going to make our skin look healthy and glowy throughout the day without having a bunch of makeup on. So before I go in with the makeup, I'm actually going to spray my face with the Mario Badescu facial spray. This one has aloe, cucumber, and green tea. I already moisturized my skin. Make sure you moisturize whether you're wearing foundation or not. You should be moisturizing. For primer today, I'm going to go in with the L'Oreal Magic Lumi primer. This is kind of a good drugstore alternative to the Becca Backlight Priming Filter Primer. That one's my favorite primer of all time. Um, that one I feel really, that one does give a glow, and it also makes my skin feel moisturized, and I really feel like it does prolong my makeup. But this one does give you that same kind of glow. If you can tell, it kind of just adds a nice sheen to the face. So the next step I'm going to do is actually use a liquid highlighter from the drugstore. This is the Maybelline Master Strobing liquid. This one's the gold one. You don't have to do this step, but if I'm not wearing foundation, like I said, I'd like my skin to look nice and glowy and healthy. So I'm just going to take some of this right on my fingers and place them at the high points of my face. So my cheekbones. I'll go into my eye a little bit. Take a little bit more of that and put it right on my forehead. So next I'm going to go in with a concealer just to correct parts of my face under my eyes, any blemishes. I have a couple different options here because I can't decide which one I'm going to use. I have the L'Oreal Pro Glow Infallible Concealer, the Coloupop No Filter Concealers, and the Wet n Wild Photo Focus Concealer. I like the Pro Glow because that's what it does. It gives a nice glow to the skin. It gives you more of that healthy, dewy look. Then the Colourpop ones have a little bit more coverage, and so does the Wet n Wild Photo Focus. I think this one has a little bit more of a matte finish, I would say. So I think I'm going to do a mixture of the Pro Glow and the Colourpop, just because this one you can find right at your drugstore, and this one's affordable, but you have to order it online. So just in case you can't get these, you can get this. A little bit of the L'Oreal Pro Glow. Can't decide which one I want to use. And then this is the Colourpop No Filter Concealer in the shade Medium Tan. I think it's 35. Yes, 35. Just do a little bit. I don't want to go too crazy, but sometimes I can't help it. And I'm going to cover some of my blemishes. Just like my whole face right now. Super broken out this week. And I also got sunburn on my face. My forehead's like disgustingly dry. I've been exfoliating it like all week. So between that and eating bad, my face is broken out right now. Take a Morphe G38 and start buffing that out. Normally I use a beauty blender or sponge, but since we're not wearing foundation and we really want the concealer to add coverage, I feel like a brush just works better for this because it's not going to take away as much product. I'm kind of just using tapping motions, especially around the blemishes, just so I can get as much coverage with the concealer as possible. Add a little bit down the center of my nose just because I do get a lot of redness there. So I'm going to take the Colourpop concealer and put that on my eyelids. This will just take away any darkness on your eyes, especially if you're waking up for school at the crack of dawn and you don't want to look super tired. So I'm going to go in with the Maybelline Fit Me Loose Powder. Mine's in the shade Light Medium. Under my eyes. You don't want to use a lot of powder because you want your skin to look as natural as possible. The only reason I'm setting it is because if you are going to school or work or something, you want it to stay in place all day, so it's just safer to set it. So normally when I'm not wearing a lot of makeup, I usually just completely skip eyeshadow, but just in case some of you do want something on your eye, I would just take a bronzer. This is the Physicians Formula Butter Bronzer. And I'm just taking it on a Morphe E22. I'm just going to place this in my crease. And go like under my eye. Kind of adds a little bit of dimension to the eyes without making it noticeable. This next step is something you definitely don't have to do. I'm going to add a little bit of powder highlight. This is the Maybelline Master Chrome in the shade Molten Gold. Just because when I'm not wearing a lot of makeup, like I said, I just like to look really glowy and dewy. So I'm just going to add a little bit to all the same places we've been working on. To my eye. Lip. little on my chin. The reason I like to do this too is because I'm not putting on bronzer, so I feel like I just need something so my face doesn't look completely flat. So I already filled in my brows with the Ardell brow powder. I'm going to set them because you really want your brows to stay in place all day. If I'm not wearing any makeup, usually if I have to run errands, I'll still just fill in my brows really quick just because I feel like it makes me look like a human. But as far as brow gel goes, I really only like the Anastasia brow gel and the Lancome one, which are two expensive brands. I do have one from the brand Model's Own, which you can find at Ulta, which is a little bit more affordable, but I don't think that one holds my brows in place as good as this one does. Just to be honest, I'm not going to recommend something that I don't think works the best. I don't think that brow gel is bad, it just doesn't hold my brows in place all day long like this one does. So hopefully somebody at the drugstore will come out with a good brow gel soon. I always brush my brow hairs upward because this is what makes them look the fullest. Sometimes I won't fill them in and I'll just put brow gel in them, and by brushing them up it makes them look fuller. So another trick if you do feel insecure about some of your blemishes is to disguise them. Desi Perkins does this a lot in her videos. She'll take a brow powder or a brow product and she will turn her pimples into moles, beauty marks. And I like that, so I'm going to do it. And today I'm going to use the NYX eyebrow gel. This is the chocolate one. Hopefully this works. Normally I'll use a brow powder, especially if I'm wearing a full coverage foundation. I think it just looks more skin-like, but since I don't have foundation on, I feel like the powder will wear off too quickly. Just kidding, this is dried out. So just take any brow pomade. I'm using my Benefit one, sorry. But any drugstore one should work for this. You can either wear mascara or no mascara. I have eyelash extensions right now. Unfortunately, I can't wait to get them off next week. Hallelujah. I can't really add mascara right now, but I do recommend either the Maybelline Big Shot Mascara or the L'Oreal Lash Paradise Mascara. Those are two great drugstore mascaras. Today I'm actually going to go with a gloss just because I think it just ties in with the whole healthy, glowy, and dewy natural look. So this is the L'Oreal Infallible 8-Hour Pro Gloss, and this one's in the shade 405 Coral Sands. It just has a nice, almost like a nice golden sheen to it. And I've been really enjoying this. I'm not usually much of a gloss person, but this one lasts a good amount of time on the lips, and it's also really comfortable. Yeah. Do you smell like something? Maybe it just smells like my childhood when I always used to wear lip gloss. This is pretty much it. Let's just spray our face so this lasts all day and melts right into the skin. I'm going to use the Milani Make It Dewy setting spray. So that is it for this video. I hope you enjoyed. I hope this helps you out when you're in a rush, either going to work, school, whatever it may be. And yeah, that's pretty much it. If you're somebody who normally wears a full face of makeup all the time, I highly recommend just trying something like this out. You never know, you may grow to like it, because this is the last look I thought I would ever be doing, because I like full coverage, because I have a lot of unevenness and blemishes. I break out constantly. So just remember that everybody has their insecurities, everybody gets breakouts here and there. No matter what you're seeing on social media, nobody is perfect. every once in a while, everybody likes to, grab a deep fried zeppoli or a chicken finger or french fry, and we get blemishes from it. But that is it for this video. Don't forget to subscribe before you leave and follow me on my other forms of social media, and I will see you in my next video.